Alright, today is something we did last year, and that's finding rules. So these are parabolas that we're looking at. So the method that we use depends on our information. Alright, so if we have two intercepts and a point, then what we'd be looking at is if we have intercepts, that would give us a couple of factors. And then there may be a dilation of some sort. And so that A there. So our intercepts will tell us this bit, and we'd use our point to find that. If we're given the turning point, and another point, then that directs us to the turning point form. Where the turning point's the H and the K, and then we use the other point to find the dilation. And the other way the information can be given is that we have 3 points. And so if we have 3 points, we'd use the expanded form. And use those points to come up with equations, and then we'd solve simultaneously. And if you've got 3 to solve, you would use a calculator. You're not expected to solve any more than 2. Alright, so they're the 3 different things that you could be given. Now you could be given it in form of a graph or just in form of point form. So let's look at some some examples, and the first one will be from a graph. Alright, are we done? Can I rub that off? Yes, no? No.
Yes.
Where are you up to, Glenn?
I'm up to y equals a bracket x minus h squared.
Right. Do this bit. Alright, so in this one, our information is given to us in graph form. We're given a point here. The point is 1 and 24, and we're given intercepts. So we're told that that's 4, and this is -3. Alright, so we've got some intercepts. X equals -3 and x equals 4. So if I add 3 to both sides, x plus 3 equals 0. Take 4, x minus 4 equals 0. And so remember that looks a bit like, and I'll factor law in reverse. So these two factors that we've got from these intercepts, x plus 3 and x take 4, and there could also be a dilation. So we've been given another point, the point 1 and 24. So we would use that to help us work out the dilation, because when x is 1, put that in there, then y would be 24, put that in there. And so 24 equals a times 1 plus 3 times 1 plus take 4, I should say. So 24 would equal to negative 12a. So a is negative 2. And so our equation then, minus 2, x plus 3, x take 4. Alright, let's do example turning point form. Am I right to rub all that off? Alright, so alright, so turning point, we're told, so turning point form, so straight away we can say that this equation is y equals a times x minus, it's supposed to be 2, minus 2 squared plus 6. Just putting in the turning point. And we know that it goes through 3, 3. So again, the same thing as before. X equals 3, substitute it. Y equals 3 at the same time. When x is 3, substitute it. And so we'll have 3 equals a times 3 take 2 squared plus 6. 3 take 2 is 1, 1 squared is 1, so 3 equals a plus 6. So a would be
3. Negative.
Alright, and so finally our equation is minus 3 bracket x minus 2 squared plus 6. And the last one, if we've got 3 points, 7. And negative 110. Alright, so we use the polynomial or expanded form to help us. And then we create some equations out of that. So first of all, point 1 and 4, and we substitute 1 and 4 into here. Y is 4, a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c, which of course is a plus b plus c. And it is the same with the other points, minus 1 and 10. So 10 would be equal to a times minus 1 squared plus b times minus 1 plus c. So you get 10 equals a minus b plus c. And the third point, I've skipped the middle one, haven't I? Going to come to that one. 2 and
This is
7.
where you just use the simultaneous.
It is exactly where you use the simultaneous, correct. So a times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c. So you get 7 equal 4a plus 2b plus c. And yes, we use our calculator. So we solve simultaneously on the calculator. Alright, so simultaneous equation solving and template, you do it on that. Can be done by hand, but you're not expected to do 3 by hand. And when you do that, you find that a is 2, b is negative 3, and the number on the end, c, is 5. Alright, so depending on how the information you're given, you choose the appropriate way of solving it. So we started exercise 4a and this is exercise 4b. Two of them really are connected with each other. Alright. And that is all. Anything that I went over too fast?